Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to just say happy Thanksgiving to everyone over in America or anywhere in the world where you're spending time with your family for Thanksgiving. Over here, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but I thought that it would be fun to do a Thanksgiving look. But I really want to make this look as festive as possible because we are very close to the Christmas season. So there's going to be glitter, there's going to be gloss, it's going to be a lot. And I really can't wait to dive into this video. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. So before we start, I just want to kind of mention and point out my hair. I'm now finally back to being silvery grey. Which, oh my god, it's been like about a year and a half since I've been properly grey. And being properly light enough to be able to have this grey silvery tone in my hair again. Of course, you can still see there is variations of tones in my hair because I did still had black pieces in my hair that were just only bleached once. So it's kind of more of like a golden blonde through my hair. I just want to put a shout out to my hairdresser Tanya as well as Michael, who helped her create this color tone on my hair, which I am so obsessed with. And also thank you very much to Kinky Curly Straight for always looking after me. That's my hair salon here in Adelaide. It was not damaged at all. It is porous a bit, but I did get a lot trimmed off. So my hair is actually feeling very nice right now. I've been really on top with my hair treatments and serums and stuff like that to bring back the life into my hair, because you do need to let it rest and look after it now to kind of bring it back to where it needs to be, to put back the nutrients. As you can see, I'm still kind of not brassy, but definitely more golden yellow blonde up here because it was black, so it was only bleached once, but I need to re-bleach this again. But I think I'll leave it to kind of rest for a bit until the hair grows out to like here or so before I get that all bleached again, so it matches all this bottom part of my hair. And then of course all these golden bits in between, which was all the black in my hair, will definitely be re-bleached again in the, not next session, but the session after. So it's really like spaced out, and I'm not like trying to ruin my hair at all. Back into the video of this look, I'm just gonna put this bandana on to keep my hair out of my face. It's very humid right now here in LA, although it is raining outside. For the past, I think 4 or 5 days, we've been having temperatures in the high 30s. I'm actually gonna put on the aircon. There might be a bit of a low hum in the background, but I'm gonna put it on so I don't overheat in this video. So I'm gonna moisturize my face. I haven't moisturized my face in about nearly 2 days because I went and got a laser trial done to my face. I know I talk about my face a lot in nearly every single video, but I've just become so sensitive to shaving my face. Sometimes in my videos you can see that my neck is always really red, or my face isn't as much. But in one of my first videos that I ever done, I don't know if you noticed, but my whole face was red. And at first I didn't know what it was and stuff like that, and I thought, oh okay, maybe it could have just been bacteria on my razor. So I switched out my razor. That didn't help either. So then I switched out another razor. That didn't help at all. That actually kind of seemed to make it worse. So then I was like, maybe it was my shaving cream. So I switched out my shaving cream, and that didn't work at all. That did the same thing. It just was bad. First, it wasn't so bad because I only noticed this happening to me starting of this year. And I don't know if it could have been a change in my diet, or it could have been because I was on medication because I had spinal surgery, that it just kind of was fucking with the way my face reacted when I shaved. Like, the redness will go away really quickly in like 5 to 10 minutes or so. But then now it takes like an hour and a half. In my previous video that I did with my best friend, where we did the foundation review, I was still very red then, and I think we waited at least 45 minutes before I started filming. So I decided that I was gonna go and get a laser consultation to see if there's anything I could do. I went to Laser Clinic Australia. The one I went to is in Rundle Mall, so my centre. They moved all their treatments upstairs. It's not downstairs anymore. I'm just gonna put on some eye cream. And she also was like, do you want to do kind of like a trial on your face to see how you react to their machine? The one they had was a gentle yag. That machine is different to some of the older machines they had. The older machine would direct light into your face and burn the follicles. This one directs light down the follicle shaft and down into the blood, and what it does is it cuts off circulation of blood and moisture to the hair, and that's how the hair dies off and then it doesn't come back. So she did a testing here, and a few lines across my neck just to see how it goes. In terms of pricing, I asked for a full face, but I asked if it's possible to not do my forehead, because I do have hair on my forehead thing. It's not like a full-on beard, it's just a little baby peach fuzz on my face. And I know that with the laser machine it'll take more than 6 to 10 sessions just to get rid of the head, because it's very fine and very light. So she recommended that I can do a full face but take the forehead section and put it down to my neck instead of doing an add-on of a neck, which I was like, great, that's awesome. So they had a 30% off promotion, so that means that normally they'll charge a full face is $48 per session, but this time I got it for $41. So I can't wait for that. I go in for my actual appointment in a few weeks, and then yeah, for right now I still have to shave. Bummer, but it takes a while for it to, you know, go away. Anyway, I'm all moisturized and eye creamed up. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfect Pre-Makeup Base. This is their primer. I still have their sample and I kinda don't wanna waste it, so I'm just gonna use it all today. But it does have a very florally scent, like jasmine-y kind of. So if you guys see my previous video on my foundation sample review with my friend Jean, you will know that when we used the Jouer Cosmetics Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, that I couldn't find my shade, and I think that was more of my fault because I wasn't really paying attention to really the full range of shades in my tone. It was more because I usually am not in the tan range at all, and that's more like gearing towards people with much darker skin than I am. I always classify myself as a medium skin tone. So with the Jouer foundation, I thought that, you know, because I'm always in the medium tones, then the Jouer mediums tones would suit me as well. So I tested out Latte and Fawn. Latte was the darker of the two, and Latte was a nice match for my skin if I was that pale in summer. But Fawn was definitely much paler than what I expected, and that was the one that Jouer on their foundation like finder thing recommended. And then I did try out Caramel, which was the color that was right in the middle, smack dab in the middle, but I did that off camera, so you actually didn't see me use it at all. But I can tell you that that color was way darker. It was literally on par with the Fenty Beauty foundation I have right now, which, as you all know, is not my shade at all, and it is definitely much more yellow tone. This one was more orange because it had a really golden undertone, so it wasn't my shade at all. So Caramel really confused me because it was smack dab right in the middle, but it was the darkest of the next 3 shades. So this here, if you can see, is the sample. So can you see that? The light is a bit bright, but this right here is Almond, that's Fawn, and then that right there is Latte, and then that is Caramel. But then these 3 shades here are lighter than Caramel. So Caramel, it says medium to tan skin with caramel to golden undertones, which I knew was not me at all. And I always thought I was a medium skin with neutral to golden undertones, which I am, but somehow this came out like white on my skin. And then Latte is a medium to tan skin with golden peachy undertones. It was okay, it matched me, but more towards my color during the winter time. So the next 3 colors after Caramel is Machado, which tan skin with golden beige undertone. I don't have beigey undertones, so that's not gonna work. And then the next one is a Bronze, medium to tan skin with neutral undertones, and Nutmeg, which is tan skin with warm golden undertones. So I'm gonna test out Bronze today and see how it goes, and if it is my shade, then I will update my old video to say that it was my shade. If not, then it'll probably be Nutmeg, because I'm kind of certain this is my shade, but it was just so confusing on how they placed it in this package. Like, Caramel is so dark compared to these 3. This foundation actually sets pretty quick. Totally forgot. Anyways, let me just blend that in with my beauty blender. Oh, you can see, it's like my shade. I think I found it. I mean, I can definitely go darker with Nutmeg, but this definitely is my shade. So in this light with my ring light, it's fairly bright. It's like about 70% brightness, and outside usually I have natural light coming in through the window on this side, so I never put my ring light on as bright. But because today is such a gloomy, rainy day, there's not much natural light coming in from outside at all, so I really have to put this light up. And you can see in the camera, my skin does look kind of like, it looks illuminated by light, so it's much more paler in comparison to what I see in real life right now. In real life right now, it's exactly my shade. It matches my neck perfectly. It does neutralize all the redness or pinkiness that I have in my face, so that's really good because I don't really like to have all that pinkiness in my face anyways. Let me just put some a little bit down my neck to neutralize all that pinkiness, and maybe on my ears as well. So while I'm letting this set, I'm just gonna go in and draw my eyebrows. I'm gonna use my trusty Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Nearly had a brain fart right there. Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. And I'm just gonna go in with my angle brush. I like to keep my angle brush filled with the product because it sets the brush hair in place, and it's very stiff now because of the product in it. So it really gives me really sharp lines, and I'm just gonna fill it in my eyebrows as normal. Okay, so I have my brows on now, and also I put the brightness down a little bit because a little bit of light is coming through, and now you can see that this shade is much more cohesive with my skin tone, and it goes pretty well with my hands. This here is perfectly my shade. I'm very happy that I'm able to find one now. The foundation is all set. It sets perfectly matte. It sets like a kind of like a powder foundation, you know, in a way. It's not sticky or tacky at all. It does kind of have a little bit of a give to it, but it's not like a stick and then like, ugh, so hard to pull off. And if you wonder what I'm drinking, because I'm always drinking something, I'm drinking green tea. This is Twinings Pura Green Tea. It's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go on to contouring. And of course, I'm going in with my contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm gonna go in with my angle buffing brush and just grab this shade here and just go into the hollows. Sometimes I like to go in heavy-handed because now I've been baking more. So I usually just fix any of my mistakes with when I'm baking. I never baked before because I always thought there was no point in it. I noticed it's such a big difference on my face. I used to be so oily, but now when I bake, I lose a lot of that oiliness, and actually I control it really well. So I don't really get so crazy oily throughout the day anymore. I like to go in with a very flat brush these days and just pinpoint where I want to contour. Then I go in with the blending brush and just buff that out. So the next product that I'll go in is my trusty Laura Mercier. Put this under the eyes because I think I'm going to be using some pretty heavy shadows, so might want to just bake this area so that it will capture any fallout or anything that just messes up this area of the face. And also this will help clean up the nose contour as well. And then what I need to do for my sides is, so I'm not overly anal about how sharp this line is. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'll go on to the eyes. I'm kind of excited about the eyes because, well, one, I don't really know what I want to do with the eyes. That's a given. I haven't thought about it. I don't really know what Thanksgiving colors really is about, so I'm just going to wing it. I kind of feel like it's cranberries and burgundy colors and like plummy colors and stuff like that. So of course I have my Mon Renaissance palette right here. A lot of colors on there that I could use. I also have my Jaclyn Hill palette, which is such a festive kind of palette that I'll probably be able to find something in here as well, or feel inspired by something in here, because there's a lot of colors in here that I haven't used. I don't know, I'm wearing blue. Usually yellowies, oranges colors will go really well with blue, but I feel like plum colors, I've done so many plum colors, so many burgundy colors, a lot of reddish pinky colors already. But one thing I do know is I do want to put this pretty much not all over the eyes, but on my eyes. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This is the darkest of the four. Well, I haven't gone into this color, oh wait, actually I have done that color, like a smidge. I haven't gone into this color. I might just go into this color. Why not? It's different. Very mustardy, kind of yellowy orange. Reminds me of what I could have used for Halloween, but I didn't. This will be my transition shade. Ooh, very pigmented. Because I want to overlay it with on top of this colour, just slightly below. I want to go in with kind of like a cranberry-ish colour, like one of these. This shade here, very lightly, and I'm gonna attempt to put this slightly below the transition shade, but through my crease. It's gonna be pretty high, so I'm gonna have to look down. And now to darken this up even further, I'm gonna go in with my... And then to darken this up even further, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to grab Venetian Red. And this I'm gonna put even lower, as much as I can. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squish the brush like this. And I'm gonna just place it where I want it to be. And then I'll blend it after. So I'm gonna attempt something I've never done before, and I think I don't know if it's gonna go well or not, but I'm gonna do but I kind of want to do these, it's like very circular cut creases. I don't know whether I have the eyes for kind of like a circular cut crease. Okay, I don't know. This is as round as I think I could get it, because my eye shapes were very slanty and small. I think it's okay, not too bad. I will have to blend some colour on the top and stuff, but it looks alright. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eyes so I can actually get them as precise as possible, and then I'll be right back. So these are as even as I could get my half moons, or semicircles, I guess you can call them, on my eyes. I don't know, I wanted to just try it out because, I don't know, I just seen this look around on Instagram a lot and I think it looks so nice, but obviously I don't really have the eyes shape for it. Of course this one is a little bit smaller because my eye shape is fucked. Okay, so all over the eyes, I'm thinking of going in with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo. I'm gonna go and grab I'm gonna go in with Ginger Binge first and then Moscow Mule after. I think I want to set like a base for it and then put the other colour on top after. Just press this to the lid. So now I have foundation for the colour. And I'm gonna wet the brush so I can use the Moscow Mule to a brighter capacity, so it really pops on the eyes. I'm just gonna go in with the pinky red shades just to blend it in. I'm first gonna go in with that first colour in the Jekyll Hill palette, just to get a little bit more of a gradient going on here. And then to kind of just blend in this area in here to be a bit darker, I'm going to go in with the Venetian Red with a mixture of Cypress right here. I think that's pretty dark. And I'm just going to concentrate it in that little section right there. I'm now going to go back into the yellow, and I just want to re-intensify this yellowness here. And then I'm actually going to go in with the red in the Jekyll Hill palette. And I'm just going to lightly push it. And when I say lightly, I mean like pretty heavy-handed right in this area right here, just to make it look like it's gone from like light to dark. So under the eyes, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush like this, and I'm gonna grab Venetian Red And I'm gonna put this not right against my lash line, but a little bit lower. And then right against my lash line, I'm gonna go in with Cypress Umber, which is the dark brown that's in the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm gonna press this right against my lash line. And then to blend all that out, I'm gonna go back into that yellow shade in the Jackie Hill palette. And I'm gonna use this to blend all this out. Maybe I don't know if I have jaundice after this. To make this pop, I'm gonna go in with this Stila Magnificent Metals. This is the Smoky Storm one. And I wanted to kind of line this across my lash line, just for like a festive pop. So I'm gonna leave my eyes like this for now. I'm gonna go off and put mascara and lashes on, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll see if I should add anything else to this look. So now that my lashes are on, I also extended this glitter liner, so it's more of like a little flash from the sides. I really like this look. It's actually pretty cool and very what do you call it, cohesive with each other. These colors that I use, I feel like maybe I might darken up this area in here, but I don't know, I feel like my eyes are a bit too dramatic already. I don't want it to make it too intense right now, so I'm gonna just move on to the lips and then I'll come back to it. Actually, I'll go on with highlighting. I'm gonna go in with my Jouer Skinny Dip. It's a nice golden bronzy color, so it will tie in with the look. If I can find my fan brush. I'm gonna just pat. So I'm gonna actually go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Chrome Collection in Hunty. I haven't used this yet. It's very neutral, so I feel like it will go really well with this eye look. Maybe a bit too peachy. And now one last step, setting spray. This is the Dry Cosmetics setting spray. It's in green tea and ginger. It's one of my favorites. Oh, that's what I forgot. I need to put some brow gel in. My eyebrows are looking a bit crusty. So this here is the final look. As you can see, it is a very fun, I don't know what you call it. Do you call it like a semicircle cut crease? I'm not exactly sure, but it's a semicircle kind of like sunset half crease with a glitter wing liner, some fun crazy lashes, a nice neutral lip to go with the eyes. This here is my Thanksgiving look. And for everyone out there who is celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with your family and friends. And to everyone who isn't spending Thanksgiving with their family and friends, know that you guys are loved, and hopefully you're able to make it back home over the holidays to spend time with your family and friends. And I hope you guys enjoyed this look, because I enjoyed it so much. I'm gonna link down below my inspiration for this kind of look. There are a few people that I'm very inspired by who do this kind of cut crease, so I will link them their Instagram down below. And as always, if you like this video, then please give me a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. All my social media are linked down below, and until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!